edition of ECW comes to you from the Bradley Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and this is what we have in store for you tonight. Huge tag team main event as the ECW champion teams up with the #1 contender to take on John Morrison and Matt Hardy. But the question is, can either tag team coexist? We're gonna find out here tonight.
Buckeye State, Ohio, the Mine.
We see The Miz on his way to the ring for this one-on-one matchup. And I spoke to The Miz earlier today, and he said he had no business being neglected out of the Beat the Clock challenges last week. But here he goes against Tajiri.
The opponent from Japan, weighing 206 pounds, Tajiri.
Of course, Tajiri was involved in the Beat the Clock Triple Threat challenges last week. Wasn't pinned in his Triple Threat match, but he's looking to make a statement for perhaps a future title shot at the ECW Championship. Okay, and here we go. Our opening contest for this edition of ECW, as tonight the ECW champion and the #1 contender will have to force the team up here tonight against John Morrison and Matt Hardy. But the $1,000,000 question is, can either tag team coexist? We'll find out here in our feature contest tonight, as you see The Miz delivering that clothesline over the top. And The Miz felt like he had no right, or the board of directors that is had no rights, not putting him in those Beat the Clock challenges. He wasn't on the show last week, so he has a lot to prove here tonight as to why he should have been in the Beat the Clock challenge. Tajiri with a series of punches to the face. The Miz has a lot to prove here tonight. What a win this will be if he can defeat the Japanese Buzzsaw. Flying body press by Tajiri. Glad you could join us here. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, home of the Milwaukee Bucks. Tajiri, a series of punches and kicks, and a backdrop counter by The Miz. And Tajiri moonsault and a low blow by The Miz. I don't know if the referee was out of position there, but nonetheless he got away with a low blow to the Japanese Buzzsaw. And let's see if he can capitalize on this opportunity he created for himself. Counter tie up, Irish whip, Hurricane Rana, and the Japanese Buzzsaw is taking it to The Miz here, even though The Miz delivered a low blow, trying to seize the momentum. One-legged Boston Crab here, does not tap out. Of course, we're 5 days away from the King of the Ring, and there's a lot going down between now and this Sunday. If you saw Raw last night, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Huge chop to the chest, headlock takedown, and the Japanese Buzzsaw moments away here. He's wearing down The Miz, who want to show the board of directors as to why he should have been in the Beat the Clock challenge. And that's a quick one right there. The Miz better get his act together here. Talking big about being champion, he's now wrestling like one right now. Japanese Buzzsaw swinging neckbreaker. Of course, speaking of the ECW champion, everybody wants to know, after what happened at the conclusion of last week's show, what does the Big Red Machine have in store for the #1 contender, Raven? And Tajiri is signaling that this could be the end. Here we go. Big kick.
1,
2. And he only got a 2 count. That's unbelievable if you saw on the replay. Should have been over right there. And Tajiri now has him in the corner. Is he going for the tarantula? Yes, he is. He has it locked in. That is not a legal move, however.
1,
This should do it.
2,
2.
3.
And Tajiri bounces back after losing that triple threat match. And still to come. Well, this is up next. Vladimir Kozlov, Tommy Dreamer, do battle when we come back.
On the way to the ring from Yonkers, New York, weighing 234 pounds, Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer on his way to the ring, the former ECW champion, getting set to take on the Russian Nightmare, Vladimir Kozlov. This is stemming from the Beat the Clock challenge from last week.
And introducing the opponent from Russia, Victor Kozlov.
Vladimir Kozlov on his way to the ring to take on Tommy Dreamer. Of course, Tommy Dreamer winning that third and final Beat the Clock triple threat match, but did not beat the clock. But Vladimir Kozlov has different ideas here tonight. And Kozlov, as I just stated, has different ideas here for tonight, as he felt like Tommy Dreamer was the sole reason why he wasn't only able to beat the clock, but win the matchup itself in its entirety. But let's see what takes place here. Picks him up and puts him down. The Russian Nightmare is looking to get back into the thick of things. And what a golden opportunity he will have here tonight in defeating the former ECW champion. Of course, still to come, the current ECW champion, the Big Red Machine Kane, teams up with the #1 contender, the man who laid them out last week on ECW, Raven. And we'll take on the team of John Morrison and Matt Hardy. But I don't think either tag team can coexist here tonight. But we'll find out in mere moments. You see Kozlov setting up Tommy Dreamer here with a stalling brain buster. Kozlov, if he can get back on track with a win here, he certainly can put himself in the driver's seat for a future title shot at the ECW champion. Whether it be Kane or Raven, if he defeats the Big Red Machine this Sunday at the King of the Ring.